Hello, my little munchkins, crones, and sunflowers. How are you? I hope you're wonderful. I hope everything is good for you. We're kind of like getting ready to go to the middle of the week. So we really, like I said, we missed a couple of days, a day or two of recording, and it really threw us back. So nevertheless, we're here. And it's old, but we really got to talk about it. And that is the housewife. Not the housewives, Lordy goodness. We got to talk about the Kardashians. Okay, you know how I feel. What did I think about this episode? We're getting ready to see another episode, but I just wanted to put this episode out. Forgive us for our tardy, but things happen not under my control, and I had got set behind. Yeah. So, but we're here now. Now, let's talk about it. Give it to us, baby.
Okay, well, first off, it started off with Kylie and Kendall hanging out. Of course, they would start off the episode with this.
And by the way, Kendall is back with Bad Bunny.
Yes.
We're going to read on that one.
Okay.
That relationship. I'm going to do a reading on that.
Okay. Mm-hmm. But yes, apparently Kendall and Kylie want to be the new Scott and Chloe and do pranks on their mother. So they tried to do some prank with the dogs. It didn't work out too well because both the mom and Corey was home. So they decided.
Corey came out and said, "What y'all doing?" CJ, that was just as black. I loved it. It was like really like, what y'all doing? I loved it. And they just got tangled with that, didn't they? I liked that. He came out. You just seen an image in the back, in the shadow, looking. I loved it. Yeah, I loved that.
He investigated.
Yes, he did.
Mm-hmm. So after that, the two decided to go to one of their homes and talk about how the Kardashians are being dehumanized, apparently. And Kylie cried because we're all judging her looks, and she's so self-conscious. You know the whole drill.
Let me talk about that. Is there anything you want to add?
No, I don't.
My thing is this is old. This is last year. Remember when they showed Kylie and they showed the thing with her with the bags and the sags and the way that the camera, they said it was the camera and it was the lighting, and obviously she was trying to let the fillers get out of her face or something. Yeah, that's what she was saying that, so she was taking the pictures at a time like this. You're going to sit up and you're going to cry and you're going to make a big deal when your whole life, yes, everything y'all made was on your looks. Mm-hmm. So if it's about your looks and people are seeing it, what do you want people to do?
Exactly.
Get over yourself. Get over. It's not right for people to talk about each other. It's not right to steal other people's products and put your name on it either. Mm-hmm. You don't get to pick and choose what's right for you and what's wrong with you. When you sit yourself out there, you get what you get. Suck it up, buttercup.
Yes.
Who do they think they are? You think that you are so removed for being judged? If somebody see it, you put yourself out there as flawless. You put yourself out there as we are beautiful. You put yourself out there that you was the first billionaire.
Yeah.
You put yourself out there. And now that not that you're not beautiful, you can't handle a little criticism. Now it's like I didn't like my lips and you was always a pretty girl. You just wanted to look more like the Kardashians.
Yes.
Now y'all all look like Kim.
Yes.
Y'all all look like her. The only person who I don't think look like her, but look like her just by default. And that default means that's because we born that way. Yeah. And you know who it is.
Mm-hmm. Courtney.
She still got her widow's peak.
Yeah.
Kim had all that stuff removed. What about Kylie? You don't see it on Kylie. You don't see it on Kendall. They may have not had widow's peaks, but they are all into the beauty business. All of them.
Yes.
They're selling products. Mm-hmm. They're selling merchandise. They had their children in it.
Yes.
So now you get a little bit of criticism and you melt. I ain't feeling you.
Yeah.
I don't feel that at all. At all. Do you have anything to say? And I hear people out there, I feel sorry for what? This is old. This is last year.
Yeah.
Is this last year?
Last year.
This old.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not going to pull me in, keeping me distracted because you crying because they talked about your looks. Tell me about Diddy.
Exactly.
Tell me what happened to you and what's his name? Chalamet.
Yeah, Timothy Chalamet.
Tell me what, I want to know that, but no, you ain't going to do none of that. But you want to make that a scene?
Yes.
You thought that was going to get the people to feel sorry for you?
Mm-hmm.
No, not the Kardashians complaining and falling apart because they made fun of my beauty. Girl, yes. You out there, you may feel differently. I get it, but this how I feel. Baby Crone feel the way she feel. I feel as though it's horrible.
Yeah.
It's just like, what vanity?
It was vanity.
It's the vanity at the highest level.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when Courtney was crying to Kendall about the thing that her and Kim went through, about that last bad fight they had last year.
Yes.
Kendall sat there, did nothing.
Nope.
She didn't go hug her sister. She didn't do anything. But for this petty stuff, you get up and go and hug your sister and tell her she understand. Oh, I ain't feel that. I peeped that. Favoritism.
Yes.
So that's my real sister. Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much.
I don't know. Because as far as I'm concerned, the way I was raised, we're all sisters.
Mm-hmm.
We came from the same mother.
That's true.
We live under the same roof. That's the way I was. And then there are families that believe even though the father is we share the same mother, but we have the different father, and there are still families that believe we share the same father, we still blood. We still one-on-one. But this family showed me discrepancies with that.
And that is true. So that was pretty much it.
That was it?
Oh, no. Just for talking about Kendall and Kylie. Well, really Kylie, because we talked about Kendall last time and how she's trying to be relatable about mental health. However, next thing to talk about was... What are you about?
Kim Kardashian and complaining about her kids when she ain't really being around. But go ahead, I'm going to hold my peace.
Oh, okay.
That's another thing.
Yes.
The audacity.
For real.
How dare
Every
you?
episode, she complains about it.
She complained about being a mother. See, this is the thing I don't understand with women. If you didn't want to be mother with the kids, why you didn't give them to Kanye?
Exactly.
Why didn't you say, okay, I'll take the girls, you take the boys. I'll take the boys, you take the girls. Why can you split them?
Mm-hmm.
Why? No, because I'm the mother. I gotta have the kids. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So no, you didn't want Kanye to have them, and you didn't want Kanye. You didn't want to work out anything. This is the one thing I don't think that people do. I don't care how bad it is. You can work out anything for the kids.
Yes.
So here you are. Y'all separate. Y'all divorced, and y'all separated as a relationship. You're divorced first, but you're separated. Now you got this, and you're trying to live that, and you're trying to do all that. And now your oldest daughter has no respect for you at all.
Nope.
At all. At all, and you reward them with lavish gifts to keep them calm.
Yes.
They have no respect. You know why? Because you're not there. You don't want to punish them. Like, oh, when I'm around them, I don't want to. And then you tell your mother. What your mother tell you? Suck it up.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be a mother. It was my day. What'd she say?
Yes, it was her birthday. And all she wanted to do was spend time with herself, but she was too busy spending time with her kids. Okay. I didn't know you can get a break.
Is something I wouldn't have said on air. And if it is, why didn't production? Because why didn't they cut it? You know why? Because Kim didn't see anything wrong with it.
No.
That just goes to show you she doesn't like being a mom. She's a part-time mom.
Yes, she is.
She doesn't raise her kids full-time. She doesn't like it. Like she said, I am so busy on the time that I'm off. All I want to do is sleep, sit in the bedroom, eat some chicken dough. No, what is it? Ice cream dough. Mm-hmm. Eat ice cream, look at movies and sleep all day. That's what I want, but I can't have that.
Yep.
I got to deal with these rowdy, loud kids that don't listen to me. Mind this, mind that. It's not that she don't love her kids. That is definitely not what I'm saying.
Right.
But it just shows you the relationship she has with them.
Mm-hmm.
That they get in her way.
They do.
So it's like I'll buy them whatever I got to, but I won't parent them.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be a mother. I'll show up for their games. I'll do all the things when I can, because they always show her that she's always doing something for her kids. Okay.
Exactly.
But you know that it's not true.
Mm-hmm.
That can't be. Why? Because how is it going to be when you're making movies, when you're doing this? How?
Exactly.
It just, if I do one thing on a season, it look like I'm a mother. And still, you just having the nannies take your kids. And I like what Chloe said. Nobody's here with them.
Yes.
And if they on that plane and something happened, if they here and something happened and we were all not here, Chloe is pretty much saying, I wouldn't forgive myself.
Yeah.
If those kids are up in the air and God forbid something happened, you weren't even there. Well, you would probably feel like, oh, thank God I wasn't there with them, and you done lost your kids.
Uh-huh.
Or something happened. You're not there.
No.
You're not there. The nannies have control over your kids, and they are so limited to what they can and cannot do. Right. And they'll never love your kids the way you love them. Mm-mm. Go ahead, baby.
Yes, since we're talking about old stuff, I would like to bring your guys' attention back to the fact that I think it was shortly at the beginning of the pandemic when Kim was trying to do a makeup routine or do a Skims commercial.
There she was again.
Yep, in the bathroom with the door closed, and she said that she was trying to get away or like hide away from her kids. And you literally heard North in the background saying, "Hey, that's not nice. We can hear you."
Right. It's not that, just I just want a little time to myself. All mothers want time to themselves, but we don't have nannies. Many mothers out here don't have nannies. Many mothers out here have to go to jobs and work 8 to 12 hours.
Yes.
Drive to get there, drive to come home, stop off, pick up food,
yes.
or have to come home and cook, maybe wash clothes, have to sit and do homework. You don't have to do none of that.
No.
But you're bitching and moaning.
She is.
You're so ungrateful because you're spoiled. And you have 4 kids. Mm-hmm. Not 1, not 2 by surrogate. And now you have all these kids that get on your last nerve. Every mother out here understand that. But you love your kids. But you wouldn't know that.
No.
Why? Because you got the liberty to have nannies 24 hours a day, around the clock. Mm-hmm. So when you get tired, you run to them. But the thing is, when you home, your kids miss you. So they're going to want to come around. Yes. They're going to mommy you this and mommy you that. Mm-hmm. You can be in your bedroom. They're going to come and jump on your bed and do all these things. Yes, they're going to say, do this with me and do that. And the nanny going to let them do it. Mm-hmm. Why? Because that's what you probably told the nannies.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't have it both ways.
No.
And I'm not mad at you at all, but I'm just saying I think they should have just not let that play. That wasn't good to see that.
No, but like you said.
But her mother did handle it. Her mother did tell her, she said it to the camera. Mm-hmm. Suck it up.
Yeah.
You know, and I was just...
Which I also think that's terrible advice coming from Chris, because according to Chloe, we hear how neglectful of a mother Kris Jenner was. So.
Right.
And last thing to talk about Kim, actually as a side note, just to talk about some current news about how North just recently had a birthday party. Mm-hmm. And we know Kim shows off her best of friends, as she calls them, her lifers, because she's known them since childhood. And this is her group of friends she hangs out with.
And every time you're together, I saw Mariah's daughter there this time, and Mariah was a part of it at the birthday party. But what I did notice, there was not one black kid.
No.
That's black. Mariah's daughter is black. but she looked white.
Right.
But I'm talking about a kid of color that stand out.
Yeah.
I won't even say me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you put me in the thing, I would blend.
Right.
But I'm saying somebody that could be your complexion or a little lighter.
Mm-hmm.
No one. These are your lifeies. But you always talking about how, what's her name? Lala is your best. I know Lala's son is older. I'm not saying that. But you don't have no black friends? Your children don't have none? None of color? I had an issue with that. And here you have a lot of people that get mad. Put them in a mixed school. Put them around their own where they can have culture. That girl don't have no culture but white culture. All her friends are black, white. All with no friends are white. She's the darkest one out of all of them.
Yes.
Make it make sense.
Can't make
it make sense. She's the darkest one out of all of them. And she don't have not one dark friend, not even her complexion.
Right.
That she can identify.
Mm-mm.
That ain't good.
No, it is not.
That ain't good. That's all I'm saying about that. There's a lot I can say. I can say a lot about that. Okay? That ain't good. But Kim, let you know I'm from white world.
Yes, she did.
My friends are white. I grew up, but she's claimed she got all these black friends.
Yes, she does.
What she didn't date no Kelly Rowland's children or Sierra.
No.
all these black people she know, they weren't there. I just got an issue with it. What about you? Don't you have some nieces and nephews in Kanye's side of the family?
You're right.
I'm just saying, I have an issue with it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I know I saw Kanye, and I know when she was doing that commercial, Miss C, Betsy, whatever that song is, I know it was a black woman, a woman of color, braiding her hair.
That is true. That definitely was.
But I don't see none of that with Kim, and I'm not saying it ain't like that. I'm just saying, I just question it.
Yes.
It makes me question now.
And it also makes Kim look like a sty, kind of, because she's around all these people, her complexion, and her kids stand out against everybody else's kids.
Absolutely. That's crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
How do you identify? How?
She can't.
How do you identify when you're the darkest one? And the only reason why you are who you are is because of who your mother and the money.
Yeah.
Because out of all your friends, I wouldn't say this because Mariah's daughter was there. So you got rich friends. So all your friends are there, but your mother is rich and famous. Your mother. And so you're around all this, but not one little kid. Now you may have a pet peeve with that. I'm sorry. But that's what society said. You should have your children around their own. Both. I feel both. I feel as though she should have had a mixture of friends.
Yes.
That's what Kimberly showed. Kimberly showed she have a mixture of friends, but when they get all together, I don't see Lala. I don't see none of her mixed friends. I only see a bunch of white. Even when she took her son to see this basketball
base
football player, but it's soccer. White.
Yes.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying I'm curious about it. Why your daughter don't have nobody she can identify with?
Mm-hmm.
She'll never pass as white. Ever. But you all around white. I don't get it. If you find this offensive, please let me know. Yes. I'm just asking questions because this is what they're saying. They're saying, the media always saying, you need to be exposed to your own. Yes, it's good your mother is mixed, but you ought to have somebody your color so you can identify. Mm-hmm. There is no one she can identify with but her siblings.
Yes. And
she's older, so she don't even hang out with her siblings. She nurtured her siblings. I see her do her sister hair.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She's like a big sis.
For real.
Go
in all the wrong ways, too.
Well, I don't know that because I haven't seen her. When I see her with her sister, it seems like she's doing really, really good.
Yeah, that is true, but then Kim dresses North up way beyond her years.
When she went to the show?
Mm-hmm. Kendrick Lamar concert. But, before we finish talking about Kim, the one thing that we got a sentiment from Kim in this episode is that she wants any role that's going to make her look good. So therefore, we now know that she's selective about the part. She's just like, I'm not going to take any part. If I'm not going to shine, if I'm not going to look glorious, I don't want it.
And she's saying, I gotta stop taking Botox and getting fillers because they want to see my expression. We'll see how this works.
Yes, we will see how that works.
The first thing she get a Kylie Jenner thing saying, Kim LaVoe. Let's see how she handles it.
Yeah. So Chloe and Malika, they went to go look at baby goats, apparently.
That was last week.
No. Yeah, technically last week.
But go ahead. We didn't mention it, but go ahead and mention it.
Oh, no, it was the episode that just aired last week, last Thursday.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Yes. And so Malika and Chloe was looking at baby goats. I guess Chloe wanted to adopt a goat, apparently. That's so random. But one thing for sure is that there was a school trip of kids there, like probably elementary school kids.
Right.
And they noticed Chloe and they started calling out to Chloe. And Chloe gave them hugs. It's kind of interesting that elementary school kids knew who Chloe was.
And let me go back. And in a week before that, we didn't address the elephant when they wanted Rob to get the give sperm to Malika.
Right.
Rob said he can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And Chloe couldn't understand.
Nope,
Rob is a diabetic. Okay? So maybe he can't. Maybe he can't. I don't know. But if he say he can't, he can't. They didn't understand that.
No, they did not.
I got it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have it to give.
Right.
I can't give it to you. And she's like, what you talking about? Oblivious.
For real.
You forgot your brother's sickly. He's a diabetic. He's overweight. He's dealing with these things.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, baby.
And the last thing to end off with is that finally we are in November because Courtney finally gave birth to that baby that's now 7 months old.
That's how old this is. I just can't with them. It's not that it's old. It's very old.
Mm-hmm.
It's not 3 months old. The news is so old. It's just old. The thing with Chloe, when they, I was like, and people acting like it just happened. No, this is old.
Yes.
No. That's old.
Yeah. The only good few things that was interesting about this, about that scene was the fact that Travis had nicely influenced Courtney to allow her mother to be a part of the birthing process because he would want his mother to be there. They wasn't sure if the baby was going to be born on this specific day or the next day because
or Halloween.
Yes.
Chloe and Courtney wanted the baby born on Halloween. And I think that her sister think that was creepy, and I don't get it.
Yes, that makes a lot more sense. So Rocky 13 was born on November 1st.
So why they call it 13?
It has something to do with some band member that Travis was into from.
Right.
Yeah.
You named yourself your baby after a dead man.
Yes, and we did.
There's a lot I can speak on that, but I'll keep that to myself until another day.
Yes.
When we go Patreon, I'll talk about a lot of things that I don't talk about on camera.
Yes. I think we're just going to leave it right there at that because I think that's all we're going to talk about.
Was what I said was wrong?
No, I just think that's a good place to stop because I was going to say something. But
go ahead.
Okay, I was just going to mention.
Be mindful.
I will try to be mindful.
Okay, go ahead.
Just the fact that I found it very interesting that they did mention when the baby was born. Like we said, when was this baby going to be born? Was it going to be born on the 1st or is it going to be born on Halloween because she had him so late at night? And
she had the baby on Halloween, didn't she?
She went into labor on Halloween and she was hoping that she could give birth to him on Halloween.
But she didn't.
No, she did not.
So what day did she give him? The 1st?
Yes, November 1st.
But Halloween is on the 31st.
First.
And she gave birth, so she had him after 12 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So he was a morning baby.
Yeah.
Got it. And Chloe couldn't understand, why would you want that?
Yeah.
That's so dark and morbid that they supposed to be Christians. Me, I get it. I get it.
Yeah, that's to
I
his
ain't
whole
mad at
mystique,
her.
even as a Scorpio.
Right. I didn't feel no offense by it. The day you're born is the day you're born.
Mm-hmm.
The day you die is the day you die. We all got a number to be born and a day to die. So I understand that it's already written in the stars.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand that. Is there anything you want to say?
No, I do not.
On that, I hope you enjoyed this. Please thumb us up. We're still trying to get that 1,000. We're almost there.
Yes.
Please, if you made it this far, please support us. A thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. You make a big, big difference. And we so appreciate you so much. So please support us. Okay?
Yes.
And with that being said, you know we love you.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes.
Sunflowers.